Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to a settlement to shade the ground more than the herd of elephants. Boost your adrenaline, sick is the medicine, cause the groovy tune is the only thing that's relevant. Solidified, electrified like Edison, a rhythmatic explosion that you can't edit in. Walk up in the spot as the whispering is him again, anticipated to hear the first couple sentences. This is a public announcement. It's been how many months? Well, I'm counting since I gave you smooth that made you groove. So it's another banger everyone can jam to, but warning, that some just can't sustain this. By the way, I'm going harder than the pavement. There's a secret for the sequence, ain't it? Dance till you start faking. I can't explain it. You can't explain it? Nah, I'm just playing. Hit your two-step, whatever you please. Bring the wrong energy, you gon' have to leave. Cause we just wanna have a good time. Don't worry about your feet hurting, cause you'll be fine. Why? We getting funky, man. Getting what? We getting funky, man. Getting what? We getting funky, man. Getting what? We getting funky, man. Getting. Hold up. Lost in the sauce, well, follow me. I'm getting funky on the mic like an old batch of collard greens. Obviously, it's human nature. The funk with the bass bumping keeps me sharper than a taper. I've been this way since yay made, we major. Grabbing a piece of pieces, strolling through shot skyscrapers. Extra, read the paper. Now and later, my over will always bring the flavor. I'm a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Don't get intimidated just because I'm in the house. If you put this on repeat, you'll pass out. Cause your legs will shut down like they just tapped out. If I do this, I'ma do it right. To have you recite fabulous ad-libs when he say nice. But I'm done, man. Peace, good night. Yo. Hit your two-step, whatever you please. Bring the wrong energy, you gon' have to leave. Cause we just wanna have a good time. Don't worry about your feet hurting, cause you'll be fine. Why? We getting funky, man. Getting what? We getting funky, man. Getting what? We getting funky, man. Getting. Hold up. Chi-Town get funky.
Who else?
D-Town get funky.
Who else?
H-Town get funky.
Yeah. We sure will. What's up, everybody? It's Camron Davis here on the Cam Davis podcast. I'm with my big dog, David Michael Castillo. Y'all see him this time? What up, big bro?
What's up, Cam? Hey, we got the action going this time, man. We had some difficulties, but now you see your boy fresh this week. And you're gonna see me every Monday moving forward.
Listen, last week was, oh goodness, man.
Hey, we put in some real studio time last week for about 6 hours.
They just don't know, bro.
No caps, about 6 hours last week.
Man, you ain't
all for y'all. All for y'all. So y'all
still,
make sure y'all get these views up for sure, for sure.
And we still put out something for y'all, man. But hey, we got a busy show today. We're gonna talk about some sports, and then later on, stay tuned. I'm gonna give you something about life changing your perspective in life. That's what I'm gonna talk about later today. But man, go ahead, man. Let's dive into the sports talk. Let's not keep them too long. Let's go ahead and talk about this thing, man.
All right. So first, we're gonna talk about some NFL. Man, Cam, give me your thoughts behind the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns game yesterday.
Last night, man, Lamar Jackson, 4 interceptions.
Woo! It got ugly.
But listen,
it looked so good for the Browns.
Listen, right?
It was a shoe-in.
Baker Mayfield, bruh. You don't win that game?
From Oklahoma. We'll get into that later. But yeah.
You don't win that game. You gotta find a way to win. You're in the contract year, right? Bro, you gotta find a way to win that game.
You got rid of your issue, your distraction.
Your distraction, right. Your number one receiver.
Come on now.
You say you play better without him. That's what people say.
Didn't look like it.
You lose that game. You had Nick Chubb. You had Kareem Hunt, right?
Kareem Hunt back, yep.
Bro, you can't lose that game, man. You fighting for your playoff position and everything. Baker Mayfield, I'm sorry, I don't think you're that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Baker Mayfield has never been that guy to me.
You're not that guy, pal. He was number 1 pick, right?
He's a privileged guy. That's all I'll say about that.
I always say he's like a cocky Carson Wentz.
I wouldn't put Carson Wentz in there. I show Carson Wentz more love.
All right, let's go.
Baker Mayfield is a better, as far as professional career, Johnny Manziel.
Okay.
Those two in their own little category.
How about a cocky Kirk Cousins? How about that?
I'll give you that. He's been up and down, but Kirk's problem is that it's been injuries. Baker Mayfield's problem is Baker Mayfield.
He say he got injured right now. He say his knee or shoulder or whatever. Sit out, bro.
Hey,
let my dog from U of H come in, Case Keenum. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
we gonna talk about that later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Case. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Baker Mayfield. I don't think he's that guy. I don't.
I've never really liked Baker Mayfield, especially going back to the Oklahoma days. He's really just too cocky, and he lets his ego get in the way of his play, and it's actually showing up, and it's hurting the Browns. And this is a decision. It should be an easy decision for the Browns. I saw they were talking about it like 2 weeks ago. They were like, when you put up Baker Mayfield's stats in the Browns, it's like, oh, the best ever, right? But when you put it up against the NFL, it's like the worst ever. It's because the Browns have been so trash, it makes Baker Mayfield look good.
Right.
But he's a trash quarterback. I don't really want to spend too much time talking about Baker Mayfield because he's trash. So let's talk about these Rams versus Rodgers.
Let me ask you. So you're not bringing Baker Mayfield back if you're the Browns?
Oh, no. It's not even a question.
Okay.
I'd rather rebuild with somebody young that I can get my team to buy into rather than Baker Mayfield and his ego.
He's. I'm looking at his stats right now. He's played in 57 games in his career.
Okay.
His record is 28-28. Completion percentage, 61.9. So just under 62%. Nah, you're not that guy, Kyle. You're not that guy.
His rankings were like in the 28th or 29th out of all NFL quarterbacks.
49 interceptions to 86 touchdowns.
He's just giving the ball away.
You're not that guy, Kyle. I'm sorry. You're not that guy. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next
Enough of Baker. Rams versus Rodgers last night. I really thought Aaron Rodgers was going to get his behind toe up, but it did not happen that way. What's your thoughts on this game with different defensive stars, Odell and Matthew Stafford? Man, what you think about the game yesterday, Cam?
Matthew Stafford, my guy. Have all this arm talent, my guy. They compare your arm talent to Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, my guy. 3 games in a row, y'all on a 3-game losing streak. 3 games in a row, you've thrown a pick 6, my guy. What is it, Matt? What's up, Matt? Like, what's going on, my guy?
Man, I'm trying to see
3 games in a row.
I know what it is,
right?
For 2 games.
Titans.
I know what it is for 2 games. I'm trying to
49ers. Then Green Bay, my guy. You in LA, my boy. What's up? This ain't Detroit. You ain't in Detroit no more, my guy.
It's a difference when you're just playing and the team is thriving. But when you're in, what is this, Los Angeles, right? When you get Odell Beckham, you're forced to feed him the ball instead of playing your normal game. But they were rolling before all this happened.
Yeah.
Before Odell came, they were rolling.
Good win, Tampa Bay, all that, yeah.
It changed the speed of the game that he's probably used to playing with. And it's like, okay, I want to hit the open man, but I know I have to hit Odell, right? And I think that is an issue that probably shouldn't have been before. If Robert Woods was still there, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But now that Robert Woods isn't there, it's like, continue to play your normal game. Just incorporate Odell. But I think he's being forced to, whether it's coaching, ownership or whatever, or Odell himself, he's getting out of his rhythm of actually being quarterback, trying to force feed Odell the ball.
Don't get me wrong, Matthew Stafford has one of the best arms in the league,
hands down.
Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, he's right there with him.
Yeah.
But the thing about him is his decision making distinguishes his arm talent sometimes. Like it diminishes. Yeah. It diminishes his arm talent sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Odell first game with the Rams. I think it was the first possession. Matthew Stafford throws the ball deep to him. 3 guys around Odell, the ball get picked off. We know you got the arm, Matthew Stafford, but your decision making.
Yeah.
Last night's game, I was watching. 3rd and 1 on your side of the field. 3rd and 1, Odell runs a go route. He throws it up for a jump ball. We know you got the arm talent, Matthew Stafford, but your decision making, you got to be better at some points of the game.
Yeah.
You got to be better in. So his arm talent, his decision making diminishes his arm talent a little bit. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, I got you.
He's a top thrower in the league, but come on, you got to win these games.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of Matthew Stafford, and I'm gonna stay by my word on that. Once they kind of work out this, probably take another 2-3 more weeks. Like, hey, the overall goal is to win. I'm gonna get you the ball. I mean, you probably need to take a. You know me, I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but take a book out, take a page out of the GOAT is Peyton Manning. But we'll get into that on another. But you know, when Antonio Brown went out there, he didn't go out there trying to get every pass, right? But it's like, all right, when you forget about him, boom, 50, 60-yard touchdown, Antonio Brown. But Odell being a little bit more youthful than that, I feel like he'll get more touches. But just let the team play its normal offense and don't try to.
The thing is, Odell isn't the same as Robert Woods. They brought Odell in to be
he has to understand
an extra
that too.
asset. Yes,
Yeah.
Odell plays on the outside. His job is to beat the cornerback one-on-one.
And he's not that same player that he used to be.
He's not that either. Yes. And Robert Woods, he was on the inside. He blocked. He finds the difference between man and zone, where he's going to sit down at in those coverages. It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Odell and Robert Woods being on the outside than on the inside.
Absolutely, man. Give me a quick thoughts on the BUCS versus the Colts yesterday.
Hey, the BUCS.
I know you just talked about, whatever name you just said.
Tom Brady, the GOAT. Yeah. But, hey, the BUCS, they starting to do it again just like they did last season, right? They had some stinker losses. Yep. But around this time, they starting to pick it up. Colts a good team. Colts got away from the run game a little bit yesterday's game, but the Colts are a good team. And the BUCS, they finna get it rolling. I'm telling you right now, they finna get it rolling. Man, it's NFC.
I still believe that the Colts will make a little bit of noise. I'm not fully sold on the Buccaneers, right? Mm-hmm. But while Tom Brady is not my GOAT, I would be a fool not to acknowledge that he's arguably the GOAT for sure, hands down. Yeah. And you can never count that man out, whether he's 44 or 54. Don't be a fool. Count him out. Right. Man, when we got here, we were actually setting up here at the studio, and we saw on the screen.
Breaking news.
Again. Christian McCaffrey out for the season. Was it the ankle?
It was an ankle injury. They said out for the season? I know he's going on IR.
They said out for the season. Woo. Yeah, out for the season.
You know who I hate that for, man?
Man. Because it really affects him as far as...
He is the team.
Yeah, but it affects him as far as offensively, because it's like, okay, you got the backup...
Chuba Hubbard.
But
he ain't Christian McCaffrey.
He's not Christian McCaffrey.
Same thing with Derrick Henry.
Yep. And then Christian McCaffrey is, you can run him as wide out, whatever. Yeah. Now you're gonna see a lot of defenses just if Cam Newton struggles, it's not Cam Newton right now. The offense is taking a huge blow. And Cam Newton will struggle with that for that reason, unfortunately. But he's still Superman.
Man, my dude struggled yesterday. 5 for 21, 2 interceptions. Like under 100 yards passing. My guy struggled yesterday, but hey, we all have our bad days.
Hey, speaking of bad days, before we wind up this NFL convo, let's talk about your Dallas Cowboys and keeping the faith. Smile and keep the faith. You can't run away from that one, Kev. Smile and keep the faith. Man, I thought the Cowboys were about to get in there and tear that thing up on Thanksgiving Day. I ain't even a Cowboys fan, but they had me hot because I done went on camera talking about Dallas Cowboys.
Had us looking like a fool, man.
Man, then your boy catch COVID. Coach, man, what? Ain't my team, so y'all gonna let this boy talk about these Cowboys. Man. Get the people your thoughts on these Cowboys, man.
I thought you was gonna let me make it.
Nah, I ain't let you make it. And your pops, he ain't off the hook either. We're gonna send in your comments about these Cowboys too.
I hope you was gonna forget, man. Since it
happened on Thanksgiving. Forget.
Man, listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all right now. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Change your perspective, y'all.
We're going to talk about that later, man. It's the same thing, honestly, every single year with this team.
Yeah.
I have these high expectations, and it's just things happen where they let me down. And the real problem is that they have these built-in excuses. They have Amari Cooper didn't play that game. CD Lamb didn't play that game. Mm-hmm. Ezekiel Elliott a little banged up.
Yeah.
Our defense, we got a cornerback over there. The refs, they cheating on us. We got all these built-in excuses. The Raiders do too.
Yeah.
Find a way to win the game, man.
You
professionals, bro. Stop settling for mediocrity.
Yeah.
We're the best mediocre team in the NFL. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I said, what will separate the Cowboys from being good and great? You got to find a way to win these games. Yeah. Look at Green Bay against Arizona. when they went to Arizona without Devontae Adams, won the game.
Everybody thought it was over.
They won the game.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Who else? Robert Tonyan was out that game. Their tight end. They won the game.
Yeah.
Find a way to win the game, man. I'm getting.
It no matter where you in the depth chart, if you're a professional, you're a receiver, tight end. You go out there, you catch the ball.
And honestly, I'm not gonna let Dak off the hook. No. Dak missed some throws that game.
Yeah.
Dak missed some throws. In overtime, he missed one on third down to Noah Brown. He threw it behind. You can't do that, Dak.
I will say this, though. Not a Cowboys fan at all, but I do rep the every professional sports team has a slump at some time in their season. The Dallas Cowboys showed us at full strength what they're truly capable of.
We do this every year, man.
But, hey, you got off to a great start. Man. This, 3 games? I feel like this is the perfect time to turn it around. We're going to talk that smack about these Cowboys, but don't be a fool and count them out either, though.
You say it's time to turn it around, but, bro, we ain't got our head coach this next game. I mean, he don't call plays or nothing like that. I
was just about to say that.
They say we got eight people on the Cowboys staff. I don't know if it's staff or players, but 8 other people have COVID. Yeah. I haven't got the news about it yet on who it is. Yeah. But bro, what can go wrong will go wrong with this team. Like, I'm really starting to believe that. Like, dog, come on. Like, man, where's our culture? Build our culture. Win these games we're supposed to. Quit making excuses. Quit settling for mediocrity, bro.
I just got one thing for Cam Davis. Smile and keep the faith, my brother. Oh. Smile and keep the faith, man. That's all I got to say. Hey, but let's transition to some other stuff, man.
Golly.
It was a hell of a weekend in college football.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Bruh. I like that. First, we got to start off with that BAMA 4 overtime game, bro. 4 overtime game. The Iron Bowl against Auburn. Now, I was picking Auburn because I kind of wanted to see Notre Dame win. But aside from all that, that was a hell of a game. Alabama should have lost, right? Hey, tell me what your thoughts about this 4 overtime game with Alabama, man.
Them Auburn Tigers.
Hey, you boys out there looking like Cam, though.
You saw a big dude.
Hey,
I wouldn't say he was out there looking like Cam, though. That defense, that's the thing. Auburn defense, man, came out balling. Shut him out for the first 3 quarters.
Boy was running out there like a chicken with his head cut off.
Man, Auburn was out there balling defensively, bro.
Yeah.
And just Alabama, I knew that. Auburn, you're not cashing in on all these moments, right? Alabama's going to do Alabama things. It's kind of like Tom Brady. He's going to do Tom Brady things, right? Alabama got a field goal, down 10-3. I remember it.
Yeah.
Auburn get the ball. Alabama got 2 timeouts left. I'm going to take you through it. If you ain't seen it, I'm going to take you through it. Auburn runs a play. Alabama defender tackles the dude out of bounds. That saves a timeout.
Yeah.
Big. Saves at least about 30, 40 seconds.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Auburn gets the ball. They still have the ball. Alabama stops them. Forces them to punt.
Yeah.
Alabama gets the ball at the 2-yard line. Drives the ball downfield 98 yards to tie the game up and go in overtime.
Yards.
Come on,
hell of a drive.
Hell of a drive, bro.
Hell of a drive.
Hell of a drive. No timeouts, none of that. They drive the ball down the field and go to overtime. I knew once they got in overtime, Alabama.
The best team's gonna win in overtime, hands down.
I think the NFL should adopt that college rule.
I like that. I like that.
I do too.
I was new to that 3rd overtime. I was like,
from the 2-yard going for 2.
Let's not keep this game going on for a whole 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And it puts the pressure like, hey, you get in here, your ass need to score, the game over with.
You got one shot.
One play.
One shot.
And it's crazy because the defense, normal situation, all right, we're going to hit a run quarterback, but it's like, hey, this is our only one play. I think it was phenomenal. Yeah. Alabama runs the same stuff. That defensive back was in position, but he got his ass juked. Because you knew where the play was going. This is what Alabama does.
The game-winning play?
The game-winning play. The difference was what you do in the offseason. That wide receiver put in some footwork. Meach put in some work in the offseason. And it showed up in who's putting in work and who's not, right?
Yeah, they always have guys. Bama gonna have some studs. You know that.
Always. So. But, man, that was a phenomenal game, bro. I would not even lie to you. But, man, Michigan versus Ohio State.
Ooh.
64 yards rushing, and that's it for Ohio State? Man. Hey, them Harbaugh brothers.
And Auburn.
Hey, them brothers is 2-0 this weekend against Ohio teams. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the Harbaugh brothers. But tell me your thoughts on that game, Ken. That was a hell of a game, man. Michigan, Ohio State. Yeah. They didn't give up. It got out of hand later. Ohio State was trying to fight back, but man, that crowd.
Home field advantage.
Home field advantage is a bad boogie, man. But
snowing in Auburn, bro, ain't no joke, man. Honestly, I wasn't big on Michigan, but they showed me a lot that game. That was a good win that they had.
Yeah.
I like Ohio State, and I hate it because of the college football playoffs. I want to see the best teams in, and I know Ohio State is really one of the best teams. Yeah. It's gonna be.
They need to expand it.
Yeah, to at least 8. Give me 8, right?
I know it's tough with the scheduling as far as it's going to probably push the season back another week or two. But, I mean, it's not professional, so it is college. We all talking about kids. You're going to have a game like this that may happen just because of the rivalry.
Right.
But you really need to see them play against a Georgia or Alabama because they probably could really beat them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with 2 losses.
Cincinnati, or we got to see.
And Cincinnati, I will say, they only lost to Georgia last year. By 1 touchdown. Or was it 3 points? It was 3 points last year.
I don't remember. I can't recall.
So, Cincinnati may be ready, but I like Notre Dame, but every time they go, they get their ass blown out.
U of H finna take care of the Cincinnati. What you talking about? They finna get bounced.
We'll get to that one.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Oh, cool. Finna take care of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, talk about the LSU A&M game. I didn't watch that one. What was your thoughts on that game? I know that's one that you really like.
I got a whole bunch of dogs on both teams. My homeboys.
Man.
Well, my big dog, one of my closest friends, Lance, played for LSU. I was happy they got that win. Ed Orgeron last game.
Big shout out.
And then I got some dudes at A&M.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. And then I got some dudes at A&M. Jalen Watermeyer played high school against. Caleb Chapman played high school against. I missed somebody. Jalen Preston played against him. He went off that game. Hey,
everybody that he's shouting out, y'all ass better go share this podcast. We ain't shouting y'all ass out for nothing.
But yeah, man, that was a good game. I'm glad Ed Orgeron. I met him a few times.
Man,
real cool dude, real down to earth, real cool dude.
Don't be sleeping with nobody's wife.
Man, chill,
hey,
bro,
man,
chill.
Hey. Smile and keep the faith. My bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah.
Real cool dude, Coach Ed O, man. That's my guy.
Yeah.
But I'm glad LSU got that win.
Somebody else got too.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop. I'm glad they got that win. Coach O got that win.
Yeah.
I hope they go to a good little bowl game.
Nah, you got to see LSU and you know what I'm saying. And man, there's so many good coaches out there with transitions happening. Who knows who's gonna be LSU's next coach? But I mean, come on now, it's LSU. They ain't coming half step.
Somebody did get a coach though.
Oh. Hey, hold on. Before we get to that, man. Quick shout out to the SWAC Coach of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Prime time, the GOAT, Deion Sanders, and his son, Shedeur, quarterback, offensive freshman of the year in the SWAC.
Yeah.
These boys are going to play in the SWAC championship this Saturday. I think it's at 11 o'clock.
That's a good shout out.
Against PV. It's going to be out there in Mississippi. Hey, it's going to be a hell of a game. But, hey, you can't go against Prime. I mean, Prime time going to show out with his boys. But, talking about the coaching transitions, the trash team we talked about earlier with Faker Mayfield, you know what I'm saying? Trash.
Bro on the high, man. Give him his respect.
Man.
He's just not that guy anymore.
Anyway.
He can't do it on the big level
in
the NFL.
The boy's so trash, coach. Hey, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm about to go to Cali.
I'm going.
Lincoln Riley leaves Oklahoma to go become the head coach of USC. Now, USC is... I mean, come on. We talking about University of Southern California football. Right. That's a way bigger job.
Norman, Oklahoma.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's not even close.
So, man, but what do you think about the move, Lincoln Riley's move from there?
I like it because I said California compared to Norman, Oklahoma. Way better.
And it's USC, though.
It's USC. Yeah. You're going to get boy, I bet he got paid.
Oh.
Them boosters.
What it came to was the official one was that OU couldn't match. Right, and LSU couldn't match what USC was offering, just from a official salary. But what put it over the top is exactly what you just said.
That money talks, man. But
and we ain't affiliated with no NCAA or nothing. But we just speaking the truth.
It's just neat.
Hey, I like to see where he's staying. That's all I'm saying. What he driving,
man. Listen, but honestly, Oklahoma going to the SEC, right?
Yeah.
USC in the Pac-12. You want to. hey, instead of going against Bama in the SEC, right?
Georgia, Bama,
them teams.
Yeah.
You got a better path to try and get into that top 4.
Yeah,
With
absolutely.
USC, if you can turn that around.
Because he can run the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Hands down. You go in the SEC,
You got Oregon, you know, Utah, and Arizona
and
State.
they always fuck up at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Have a great season.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah. But I mean, if he can turn it around, if he can get USC right,
Yeah.
I like it. He's an offensive.
I mean,
genius.
he's a phenomenal coach. Not
Quarterback-
taking away from
quarterback coach. He do all of that. He's a genius.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see who LSU comes up with a head coach. And also Oklahoma. Oklahoma was the rumor were that somebody just got hired in Missouri or somewhere. A new coach just got hired, and they were looking at him.
But did you hear their interim coach is going to be Bob Stoops?
I left my girl for this other girl, and my girl left me, so I'm going to go back to my old girl.
How you going to bring back an old coach as your interim coach?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it.
Would you accept it if you're Bob Stoops? Hey, Bob, we want you to come back, man.
Well, Bob Stoops, I get it from his standpoint is, I don't get it from Oklahoma's standpoint. Bob Stoops' son is there. Mm-hmm. He is the OU coach. Like, when you think of Oklahoma, you think Bob Stoops. Of course, he want to get out the broadcast booth and get back on the field. So I get it from his standpoint.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have done it, but, you know, given his history, I completely understand. As far as from Oklahoma's standpoint, it's like, damn, what are y'all doing? And then it's like, I'm allowing Oklahoma to use me because they probably won't even bring me back as a full-time coach. They're going to find somebody else to replace me. Here go my dumb ass.
Listen.
Girl, leave me again.
Girl, if you leave me
It's over.
and you go to somebody else instantly,
Yeah.
I'm not coming back to you, shawty.
Hey, real quick, though.
That's my work, man.
We ain't going to get into the rankings. We ain't got a lot of time to spend with y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we in Houston, Texas, and the U of H Cougars about to make some noise and shake up their college football rankings.
UGA. Who we talking about?
Hey.
Cougars.
What you got against this championship game with Cincinnati versus U of H real quick, Cam?
Man, my boys finna take care of business, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Hands
smiling
down.
and keeping the faith in my boys at UH.
Hands down.
Hey, man, listen. The basketball program doing great things. Football
Absolutely.
program doing great things. Man, I'm so proud to be a Houston Cougar, man. I hope they go take care of business in Cincinnati. Spoil Cincinnati season right here.
Spoil it,
We
shake
gonna
up
do
the
it.
rankings.
Shake it up.
Hey, but I think the team, as far as personnel-wise, is a great matchup against Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
And this will really put U of H, like U of H has always been on the map. Well, if you knock off Cincinnati, the number, 3, 4 ranked team?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, they should be undefeated
I'm
right
just tell
now. I
you.
went to that first game against Tech.
Is that Saturday?
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm going to be unavailable all day. Going out, the city about to be lit that night.
Yeah.
The city's going to be lit.
Campus gonna be lit. I don't know about the whole city of Houston now. Campus gonna be lit.
The city's going to be lit.
I might go out.
Trust
I
me.
think
Take my word for it.
Yeah.
Hey, but real quick, we really don't have a lot of time. We just have to give a real quick shout out to the Golden State Warriors, man. True enough, Ken, they've been playing some little teams or whatever, but Steph has been on a roll, man. Tell me about your thoughts, real quick, Ken, about the Golden State Warriors, right? Mm-hmm. We got Brooklyn Nets on top in the East.
Yeah.
And give me a real quick, we got about 1 minute left, Cam. Give me a quick thoughts on Warriors, Nets, and of course, the GOAT, the Lakers 500 team.
Steph, MVP level, playing like it, can't knock it. Greatest shooter of all time.
This man went up, shot a 3 and gave the ref a tech because the ref gave him a tech. What he do, Cam? What he do, Cam?
Man, and the Brooklyn Nets, they playing well,
Yeah,
but we had high expectations in the Lakers.
man. But the Lakers are not a regular season team, though.
It's getting
And
hard
we're
for
not,
me right
but
now.
we're not even a full. We still missing Trevor Ariza. Hey, LeBron just getting back. Westbrook, we're gonna have to. I don't know how we're gonna get him to stop shooting. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get him to stop shooting.
Missing Kendrick Nunn.
Hey, but look, man.
Missing Caruso.
I'm gonna just tell you this. That's the truth. Hey, but don't be fooled on Christmas Day. We're gonna whoop some ass on Christmas Day. All that old stuff.
Who we got?
What you mean?
You playing Brooklyn? Is it Brooklyn?
What? And don't give me that Kyrie crap, because it's an old team. So Kevin Durant's supposed to be the GOAT, the greatest and the baddest bad boy on the planet. With James Harden, the fluky. Hey, it should be no problem. So I want to hear no excuses on Christmas Day. But look.
And I'm losing my faith in these teams. I keep my faith in God, but I'm losing my faith in these teams.
Man. Hey, Cam, look. We done gave these people a lot of sports talk. You know, we didn't cover NFL, we didn't cover college football, Deion prime time, right? We've also talked about U of A's having this upset, and we just covered the NBA, the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Nets. Before we go, Cam, we got about 5 minutes, right? It's a topic that you text me that you want to talk on. Can you give the people the name of the topic and give them a good message to hold them over until next week, Cam?
For sure.
What's the topic?
I want to talk about how changing your perspective can change your experience.
Man.
Right?
Yeah.
I was asked a question a while back ago. They said, Cam, what advice would you give to someone who is battling depression? First off, I was shocked that they asked me. It was so random.
Yeah.
I was cautious with my answer for a few reasons.
Okay.
I didn't know if they was asking for themselves, or I didn't know if they was asking for a loved one, a family member, a friend, or a peer, whatever.
Okay.
And I didn't know their story and what the situation was and how severe it may have been. Another reason why is I was cautious. I've never personally been depressed. That's such a strong word. I mean, yeah, we all have our down days. We have days where we're feeling down or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, some things we just can't control, right?
Yeah.
But I was cautious with my answer, and I told the person to do one thing. Tell yourself something positive in the morning to get your day started with.
Absolutely.
Wake up and tell yourself something positive. At least one thing, tell yourself something positive to get your day started.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of waking up saying, oh, I don't feel like doing this today.
Yeah.
Today ain't my day.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like fooling with these people at this job or at school or whatever. Change that and say, you know what, today I'm gonna have a great day today. I understand that some things may not go my way, circumstances may not be how I want it to be.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have a great day today. I'm gonna be positive, I'm gonna smile, and I'm gonna keep the faith. Tell yourself that, right? Because a positive attitude gives you power over any of your circumstances. Right? The severity of your problems is sometimes a matter of your perspective and how you view the situation. Some things we just can't control. Some things are just so severe, but sometimes we just need to take a step back and take a deep breath and realize that we got God on our side. There's nothing he can't handle.
Even when we don't even know it.
Man, put it in his hands and let him, and once you put it there, leave it there,
Leave
right?
it there.
If you change your perspective, then most of your problems can become insignificant. They may not exist as problems anymore, but they can exist as opportunities instead.
Absolutely.
I'm a real strong believer in this, that every moment of adversity presents a lesson and a blessing.
Man.
Should I bring it back for them?
You gotta say that one more time. They missed that. They missed that one.
Every moment of adversity
Brings what?
presents a lesson and a blessing. The lesson is what I learn from. The blessing is what I become better from.
Never a loss.
Never. Wins and lessons only, baby. So say for instance I have a ball and I throw this ball at you.
Yeah.
One of three things is gonna happen.
Okay.
You catch it,
Yep.
you get hit by it, or you dodge it and you move away from it, right? Same thing with life.
Yeah.
I throw this ball at you, a ball of adversity. Life throws things at you.
Yeah.
You either catch it, you learn from it.
Yeah.
You get hit by it. It may leave a bruise, it may leave scars or whatever.
Yeah.
You can learn from that so you won't get hit by it again.
Yeah.
Or you saw it coming.
Yeah.
You moved out of the way. You've become better.
Yeah.
So every moment of adversity presents a lesson and a blessing. So change your perspective to change your experience.
Yeah.
Think positive.
Yeah.
Say positive things to yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes a change in your perspective is all you need to see the light. I talked last week about how the road may be dark. The tunnel may be dark. You may not be able to see what's ahead, but God does.
Yeah.
God is the light that you need in this world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Sooner or later, the clouds are going to move and the sun is going to shine again.
It's gonna shine.
God is going to shine that light on you.
Yeah.
Jesus is the light of the world.
That's right.
I'm starting to feel this thing a little bit more.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Listen. I got some more. I'm going to leave you with one more thing. how you view things is how you react to things, especially adversity, is very important. When things don't go your way, how do you react? When someone says no, or she says no, or something don't happen how you want it to happen, or when you want it to happen, how do you react to those things, right? Keep smiling, keep the faith. Don't throw in the towel, keep on going. Don't become discouraged, keep on going. It's Camron Davis on the Cam Davis podcast. With my big dog, David Michael Castillo. Much love, many blessings. I want to encourage you to keep on keeping on.
That's right.
And of course, smile and keep the faith. So we'll see y'all next week.